Mom and friends, we're going to be in the kitchen making a simple home remedy for cold and flu, and I'm going to share with you the benefits as well. I hope you join me. Welcome, I'm Janice with Mom Life Cooking, where I create simple and sweet recipes to simplify our lives. Simple being budget friendly, easy to find ingredients, as well as minimal prep and cooker bake time. And sweet, because every dish that's created by a mama has that little extra ingredient of sweetness in it. As always, the recipe's in the description box below. And I am a mama, as you probably are already hearing my voice. Well, let's go ahead and get started. For our home remedy for cold and flu, we're going to be making a simple elderberry syrup that you're going to see is pretty much like a dump and go. We're going to add everything to a pot, and you really could be making dinner or something else while this is making. In here we have the peels of 3 small mandarin oranges. You could use regular oranges, whatever you have on hand. And here is 3 teaspoons of powdered ginger, 10 whole cloves, and 1.5 cinnamon sticks. Anywhere between 1.5 to 2 cinnamon sticks is what I would recommend. 1 cup of dried elderberries. Then way back here is 1 cup of raw local honey. Definitely recommend using a local honey to your area from like a farmer's market. And I'm gonna go over all the benefits of all the ingredients that we're gonna be using. And then over here I have 4 cups of water. Okay, let's show them. Put your hand on it. Dump it in there. Right here. Let me dump it in. We're gonna give everything a good stir. My little helper here. We want this to get to boiling. Once it gets to boiling, I'm gonna turn the heat back to simmer. Halfway cover it with the lid. We want the liquid to decrease to about half. So right now there's 4 cups, and we want it to decrease to roughly about 2. So this is gonna end up simmering for roughly 1.5 to 2 hours. So great time to start dinner, anything else you could be doing around the house. So while our elderberry syrup is making, I wanted to go over with you guys just the benefits of everything that we added to the syrup, just to kind of give you an overview of why I've put these things in. This is just information I've gathered, recipes I've tried, and then come up with the one that I feel like is the best as an immune booster for my family and just the overall taste. And so first, elderberries. Elderberries have been around for years and been known as an antiviral. So to help our bodies combat, protect them from the viruses that they come in contact day to day. It's full of antioxidants and vitamins. So just the berry itself is a great immune booster. But adding in these other things is gonna make it an even better immune booster. So oranges, we all know that oranges have vitamin C. Little did I know that the peel does as well, and it actually has more than the orange itself, but we can't consume the peel. So the best way to get those extra vitamin C is to boil it. And so people will put it in their tea, and so that's why I've added to the elderberry syrup. Ginger is best to be consumed in the rawest form to really get the full benefits. I know we use the powder, but when I do have ginger, I will use the raw ginger. It can help with inflammation. It's great to be used if you have a sore throat. So some people will actually put the ginger itself into tea. Cloves and cinnamon, they are packed full of potent antibacterials, antivirals, and analgesics. And analgesics just means it's going to help with pain as well as inflammation. So all of these simple things that we can add into the elderberry syrup is going to be beneficial and make it an even better immune booster for our bodies. And then lastly, honey. Honey is known to help with colds as well as with allergies, but to really get those benefits, you want it to be local to the area that you live. So getting it at a farmer's market is a great way to get it local. And also, just want to make sure to mention that elderberry is great to be consumed as a preventative or when you have an actual cold or you have the flu. So I give it to my family once a day during the flu season. Kids, it's 1 teaspoon. Adults, it's 1 tablespoon. And then if we actually have a cold, then we will consume it roughly like 2 to 3 times a day through the duration of the cold. Well, let's check back on our elderberry syrup. Here's a look at our elderberry syrup so far. It's been simmering with the lid halfway on for roughly 1 hour and 20 minutes. I'm gonna leave the lid off and let it continue to simmer for 20 minutes. So our elderberry syrup is done, and now we're gonna take it and strain it. Now that the elderberry has been strained, we're gonna let it sit and cool for roughly 5 minutes, and then we will add in the honey. You wanna thoroughly mix until the honey is fully dissolved. And now I add to an airtight container, and this is good to sit in your fridge up to 2 months.
you guys enjoyed that simple elderberry syrup that's easy to make while you're making dinner or doing whatever you need to do in the house as a busy mom or dad. In the description box below, there is a link for the elderberries that I use in this recipe that are from Amazon. So check that out if you're interested. And if you've enjoyed this video and you haven't already, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell, especially if you can relate to this mama life trying to find those simple, quick, healthy, and budget-friendly recipes to get on the table for your family. Until next time, thanks. Bye.